Welcome back. So, in the previous part, we saw how the events unfurled in order to achieve ending 100. So let's now actually see if we go the opposite way here and see what happens if we don't head that way as we head to the coming of age timeline. So, before decision, so this lot doesn't lead to ending 100. So I'm wondering if it somehow connects to it in some way, though. That's the question. Coming of age. We'll go with Hirako's plan. I've decided. I think you might be right. So we're going to the coming of age timeline. I nodded listlessly. This doesn't mean I don't feel anything for everyone in the serial killer timeline. But what matters to me most is everyone here in this one. You don't have to explain. I know how much it pained you to make this choice. Takumi, this is the right choice. We won't regret it. No. I won't let it cause us any regret. Hirako placed her hand on my shoulder, and I felt some of the tension in my chest ease up. 7:40 p.m. It's been 10 minutes since the leap window opened. In order to regain the time we lost, we speedily put on our leap suits and configured the machine. And then...
No.
Here we go. Alright, we've made it to the school, but we can't afford to linger. Why not? We have until 11:10 p.m. That's plenty of... Have you forgotten what we came here to do? Look at the code on Darumi's back, right? Yes, on her dead body. And where do you think that body is? I don't remember anything about this timeline. You should still know, Darumi was killed in the battle against Veshnas on day 9. That day is the start of this timeline. And the Box of Calamity timeline. Yes, I should still know. Oh yeah, pretty sure all of us buried her. Now that you remember, you know what we have to do. Dig it up! Sorry, Darumi. It's for the greater good.
We're going to dig up her grave.
Yep.
Do we have any other option? That's why I said we couldn't linger.
But...
I understand your reservation. I don't want to do this either.
Yeah, it's not desirable, is it?
But our hands are tied. We have to do this if we want to go to the artificial satellite.
Okay.
I grabbed a nearby shovel, shut my eyes tightly, and drove it into the ground. Cheers, Darumi. Thank you. Hirako and I started to dig in silence. With each shovelful of dirt, there was a certain searing ache in my chest. Searing. Eventually, we saw Darumi's body in the dirt. She was drained of her cryptoglobin, leaving behind nothing but a blackened mummy. It's tragic to look at. My heart felt like it was about to burst. I averted my eyes.
We have to do this. She fought valiantly to protect all of us in this timeline. Her body is the embodiment of all of the nobility and sacredness of that act. It would be rude of us to look away.
I bit my lip, gave a small nod, looking back down at Darumi.
I'm sorry, Darumi. I'm going to have to move you a little. We're doing this so you can live on elsewhere. So please, forgive us.
Hirako apologized as she lifted up the body and turned it around. On the back was a single number.
Does that say 5?
Seems so.
We carefully restored Darumi's grave.
Thank you, Darumi.
Please, rest in peace.
We pressed our palms together as we said goodbye to her, then quietly took our leave. Thank you, Darumi. day 51. Doom, doom, doom. I made my way to the cafeteria for breakfast. When I got there, I saw everyone but Sarai and them. Takumi, how many times is this now, man? Yeah, would you kindly stop disappearing all of a sudden, Captain? We went over this last night, didn't we? Takumi went to the city ruins to destroy some enemy recon devices. Isn't that right? It's weird having Ato be a good guy. Yeah, exactly. Wasn't sure why Ato was covering for me, but I decided I'd better just go with the flow. Because he's a good guy now. Hideko, you went off exploring and never came back. What were you up to? Well, you met up with Takumi in the city, right? Then you finished the mission together? Yes, exactly. Mr. Sumino, at least say something before you take off. Yeah, we would have helped you destroy those devices. There weren't that many of them, so there was no need for us to send a huge group. I think Takumi was just trying to be considerate when he decided to go alone. He didn't want to ruin our plans for the Hump Day party. That's why he did it. But in the end, the Hump Day party was cancelled. Huh? You and Hideko were gone. There was no point in doing it without you. I see. I'm sorry, I didn't mean for that to happen. No, you had something to deal with. Although I guess you don't need forgiveness from this degenerate trashy. But I'm seething. If you want forgiveness, you'll have to play Russian roulette with me. Getting Darumi say that brought tears to my eyes. Aww. It reminded me of her as I saw her last night. And here she was, right in front of me, alive. I couldn't stop the emotions from surging inside of me as I thought about it. Hey, don't look at me like that. It's not good for my mental state. Okay then, let us all enjoy some Russian roulette. No. Eva, do you know what Russian roulette is? Yes, of course. Miss Kawana can just soup up the wheel so it goes full tilt. The French, place your bets. Oh, for the love of murder. Yeah, she thinks it's just normal roulette. Thanks to Ato's cover story, Hideko and I weren't questioned any further. Everyone ate breakfast together and left the cafeteria. The only ones left behind were Hideko, Ato, and myself. Sorry about that, Ato. Thanks for the help. Yes, thanks to you, we somehow managed to explain our way out of things. Oh, why that story? Takumi, you vanished right before the Hump Day party, right? I thought if I didn't say anything, everyone would get upset and go looking for you. Then your clandestine activities would be interrupted. So I said what I said to appease everybody. Did you know what we were doing last night? Nothing specific. I had a vague notion you might be leaping to another timeline, though. I told Ato about the parallel leaping, by the way. Right, I know all about your little secret. I know better than anyone that your objective is to keep everyone alive. So that's why you covered for us. I told you before, right? I'll do everything it takes to regain your trust. That's why I came up with that story. Again, it's weird. It's like I don't trust him, but it's like I should, but I just don't. It's like, he's up to something. It's like, probably not. It's probably not. I left Hideko and Ato and returned to my room. Then I started my usual rounds. All the dots. I had a feeling you were here. We don't need to arrange meetings anymore, do we? If we have something to talk about, we can just come here. Does that sound good? I nodded. By the way, have you looked at your device yet? Not yet. What? You don't care when we'll get our next liver mortis code? Not really, it's just... Then look now, you'll be surprised. I pulled out the device and looked at the screen. I saw the numbers on the display and... Are you seriously 12:05 to 12:35 a.m. on day 74? Yes, that's the next time the blood space waves will surge. That's more than 20 days from now. That's right. And the liver mortis codes we know right now are... Tsubasa 2. 808. Maruko 0. Kako 9. Shuma 3. And as we saw last night, Darumi 5. That's a total of 6. But we need 9 codes in all. So we need to wait until day 74 before we can go find the other 3. Unfortunately, you're still not quite right. It's likely impossible we'll be able to get any on day 74. The right people aren't dead, are they? We only have 30 minutes to leap on that day. Oh. It takes longer than that to get from the lab to the school, even if we sprint. It's just not possible. Hideko nodded with a deep sigh.
Huh?
When did the blood space waves increase after that? That's not on the device yet, so we have no idea. All the dots. What do we do? Either way, our goal stays the same. We need to get to the artificial satellite as soon as possible. Whether that ends up happening on day 80 or 90. Oh, even if we leave with only 10 days left, it beats being stuck here. And let's stay focused, Takumi. For now, we continue with our school routine as usual until day 74. Things will be fine. Don't worry about the defensive battles. We know exactly who will attack us and when. At the very least, we can be sure no one's going to die permanently on the battlefield. Of course, I'm not going to let them. I'll protect them on the battlefield or anywhere else. Well said, Captain. I expect great things from you. The artificial satellite suspended in the night sky seemed just a bit further away than usual. But I couldn't let things get me down. I narrowed my eyes and cast a sharp gaze at the satellite and its cold glint. Day 52. Day 53. Is it just going to advance really fast now? Day 54. So next battle is when? Day 55? It'll load when it's going to be at... Oh. Day 56. For 4 days, I lived out my life at the school like I always did. As per Hideko's advice. I laughed and trained with everyone. Sometimes got into arguments too. But we didn't experience any serious issues and time ticked away in relative peace. There was nothing we could do about the Liver Mortis codes until the blood space waves had peaked again. I allowed myself to temporarily forget about that and focused on living as a normal person as possible. Yes. Day 56 came to an end. Day 57 would soon be upon us, the day of the next enemy attack. Oh, there we go. Day 57. If it's just a normal battle, I think I will skip this one for you. Edit it out, you know. All the dots. Is everyone set? You've all drilled the details of the next foe into your heads, right? The commander's name is Zendaya, right? Excuse me, are you stupid or something? It's Zanzibar. Zanzibar, that one. You're both wrong, it's Zenta. And she has the ability to make copies of people. Moko had no idea what the ability did to her the first time I went through all this. Yeah. Found myself almost slipping up and telling her, but stopped myself just in time. Sounds like a real pain in the arse. It's fine. We have nothing to worry about. This time, Zenta will show up with their factory settings, for lack of better words. How does that mean? Hideko must have been trying to explain that Zenta would show up as herself rather than a copy of one of us. At any rate, I doubt she'll be more of a problem than any other commander. As long as we're careful not to get copied, we should be able to win with ease. So Sarai and them told me yesterday. Yes, exactly. So true, she got it word for word. When's the enemy going to be here again? Right after our wake-up call. Although it disabled the announcement for today. Oh, why is that? Oh, you're all up already. There's really no sense in playing the announcement. They had barely finished speaking when it started.
Intruder alert.
There they are. I don't think I'll ever get used to this alarm. You'll be fine. The twins are by your side. Okay, guys, let's do this. Special Defense Unit, move out. Yeah, nothing especially special happened on that fight. We're really heading through the days now, aren't we? Day 62. Okay. Another 4 days passed quietly. At the calm after a storm. Nothing exciting happened. I had to mention something, I guess it would be that the spice blend in Kuroda's curry was extra hot. It upset Shuma's stomach, leading to a somewhat explosive situation. We had to do some thorough cleaning afterwards. Oh. Other than that, nothing of serious significance happened, and the days went by almost too peacefully. Too peacefully. I was honestly starting to forget about the Liver Mortis codes. If things kept going like this, there may be no real reason to go looking for them after all. Got the feeling we might be able to manage this last 38 days without doing anything too special. As long as we kept holding strong against the enemy attacks, anyway. We were due for another battle soon, tomorrow, on the morning of day 63. It's okay, things will turn out fine for us again. I reassured myself, crawled into bed, and fell asleep. Day 63. The time has come. Is that all the information there is on the enemy? Yes, it doesn't seem like there will be a commander this time. So we're just gonna fight a bunch of weaklings. That's right. Man, that's hardly even a real battle. Nevertheless, it won't be without its challenges. Challenges? The cannon fodder they sent this time, they talk. They'll scream for help or call for their mothers as they attack. That does sound challenging. What's the big deal? Isn't it more fun to kill them when they're crying for their mummies? Yes, that is the greatest pleasure of all. Oh, for the love of murder. There's something seriously wrong with you two. You don't want to talk. Shouldn't we just avoid listening to them? How do we do that? We could yell over them. If we're all screaming, we'll drown them out. But what should we yell? If we just make noises, we might still hear what they have to say. Then why don't we yell the multiplication tables? Multiplication tables? It's pretty basic mathematics. We are at school, after all. That's a great idea. Let's give it a shot. Yes, truly an ingenious scheme. I think I can tell where this is going. And then it happened. There they are. Yeah, look who finally decided to show their ugly mugs. Okay, guys, let's do this. Special Defense Unit, move out. Another successful battle. Day 64. Day 65. Day 66. Yes. Over the past 2 days, everyone had gotten less communicative. If someone did speak up, it was to make fun of someone or to make a cutting remark. It wasn't anything like our usual joking. There's no affection to it. It seemed like everyone just wanted to take out their frustration on the people around them. Didn't know why it was happening, but we had to be living together in the same place for over 65 days at this point. It seemed natural enough that all the stress that had been building up might come out as resentment. You need to have a party. Chill, relax. The matter of the Liver Mortis codes was still on hold. Hideko and I hadn't decided which timeline we'd jump to on day 74. We'd only have 30 minutes anyway. Didn't get to the school from the lab and back again in such a short time. Still, it felt like a waste to let one of our opportunities to slip by. Yeah, you never know, there might be someone dead in front of the thing. That's why Hideko and I were at a loss about what to do on that day. Today was day 66. We're about to pass the 2/3 mark. 1/3 of our time here left. Hoped we wouldn't run into any serious issues. Things don't always work out. My expectations will be crushed the very next morning. Oh, what? Day 67. What's gonna happen? I went to the cafeteria to get breakfast. As soon as I walked in, I heard screaming. Nato, I heard you were making something real loud with Tsubasa in the garage last night. Loud? Don't play dumb with me, Shuma saw you. It's true, it was at 1 o'clock in the morning. I was wandering the school because I couldn't sleep when I saw both of them making something that looked like a gun. A gun? Well, I guess there's no point in hiding it. This is what I made. A beam gun that generates a special electromagnetic pulse. It's just a toy, though. It's harmless to the human body. Nato put the barrel to his temple and pulled the trigger. See? That was an interesting way to describe it. Harmless to the human body. Then what does it harm? It doesn't harm anything. It's really just a toy. Nato was teaching me about how different parts come together. Right, Tsubasa was the one who actually assembled it. I did a lot of reading while I was confined. That's where I learned how to make it. I just shared what I learned. Why would you waste our time on a silly little toy? Could be helpful. Keep it down. I don't want Sarai or them to find out. That's even more suspicious. I believe you, Ato. You should always trust the Shady's character in a mystery. Why do you know about mysteries? What do you know about them? The mere fact that you rely on assumptions about the genre shows what an amateur you are. Shut up, you nasty brat. I've played dozens of mystery adventure games. I've played them all to death. I'm going to have to stop you right there, Miss Amamiya. Nobody talks to my dear sister like that. Please, everyone, calm down. Eva, I'd appreciate it if you kept your thoughts to yourself. You're our prisoner, in case you forgot. That's not fair. Eva is our friend. Wow, aren't we blessed? Goody Two-Shoes has weighed in with another heroic opinion. Aren't you embarrassed? Your mask is the most embarrassing thing in the room. And it smells like poop. I was so sweet to you, traitor. Sheesh, man, this is the problem with girls. Unabashed sexism. The old-timey gimmick is so lame. Who asked you to pipe up? You want to go? Come and get it, loser. Shut up, all of you. Knock it off. Hideko shouted at the top of her lungs. The room immediately fell silent. I'll hold on to that beam gun of yours. Hideko held out her hand and Ato gave her the gun. I'll be the one who decides that this is really just a toy. Everybody be quiet and behave until then. You guys aren't yourselves right now. Something is very wrong. Go back to your rooms and cool off. Understood? Again, they need just a moment to relax, to chill. They need a party. Or a barbecue. For the rest of the day, everyone did as they were told, shutting themselves in their rooms and never coming out. The sun set as we stayed inside. And when it was dark out, someone suddenly opened my door. It was Hideko. I have an update about the beam gun from this morning. I wondered if maybe it had some kind of switch somewhere that would enable and disable it. That's why I examined it, but there wasn't anything of the sort. So it really is just a toy? Ato was right that it was harmless to the human body, at least. You couldn't hurt anyone with this. Okay. I took the gun from Hideko and looked it over. Felt solid and heavy. There was definitely something mechanical inside, but nothing happened when I pulled the trigger. Just wondering if they're going to realize what it's good for. All it did was play a tiny, cheap sound effect. Oh. So now we know Ato and Tsubasa were telling the truth. But that's not the real issue here, is it? Yeah, the beam gun was only the catalyst. There's a ton of resentment building up inside of everyone, waiting to go off. This just happened to be the spark that started the fire. If you know that's the problem, why didn't you say anything this morning? It's your job to keep everyone calm and mediate between them. Guess so, but I'm sure everyone is just exhausted. We spent 66 days living under serious pressure. Whatever it is, something has to change. Our next defensive battle is day 72. We have to do something before then. Relax, chill, have a party. Hideko fell into deep thought. Her gaze wandered. Shortly after that, she pushed her fingers through her long hair and looked straight at me. Takumi, this may sound harsh, but it's your fault things ended up this way too. You acted a little too distant from everyone in this timeline. I'd know. I've done this loop 146 times. There were timelines where you were a lot more proactive about integrating with the group. In those timelines, the others admired you more than they do now. They never would have fought like they did today. Their captain was an anchor for them, and that strengthened their unity. That doesn't mean those timelines were perfect. We lost a lot of people in them. This isn't my first time saying it, but this timeline is a real miracle. Nobody's died, and even Eva and Ato are on our side. You need to treasure this timeline. The experiences you have here, the time you get to spend here. Ultimately, that's what will lead to unity and harmony among the team. Hideko quietly left the room. I couldn't move, she was right. There's no doubt about that. Her words weighed heavy on me, sinking into the pit of my stomach. But I couldn't just stand there and dwell on it. I already knew what I had to do. think I know just the thing to fix this. I clenched my fist as I murmured, trying to encourage myself. Barbecue time! Or bonfire begin. Day 68. Bing bong. All the dots. Nato and Tsubasa were telling the truth. The beam gun is just a toy. I had everyone pass the gun around. They each had a turn inspecting it, nodding when they were done. But Ato, what did you even want this for? There's a picture of this beam gun in one of the books I read while I was locked up. Found the shape and design appealing. That's all. Anyway, now that we know, I'm going to give this back to Tsubasa. Me?
Huh?
You're the one who made it, right? I can give it back to Ato, but I think it would put everyone on edge. After a moment of hesitation, Tsubasa slowly reached out and took the gun. Sheesh, everybody's still suspicious of me, huh? Yeah. That's not it. Everyone's just kind of unbalanced right now. Little things have them jumping at shadows. But that's going to end today. Let's wash all these feelings of tension away and leave them behind for good. Wash them away? Huh? How? What have you got planned, Takumi? Oh. Goodness, is this one of those night pools I've heard so much about? Young women and men go wild together in the pool at night. Colourful lights everywhere. Calm down. We're having an evening of debauchery and hedonism, aren't we? It's not nighttime and it's not any of the other stuff either, but sure. Are you serious? This is like so crazy. Takumi, did you do all this? Well, I had a little help. From me. It's our fault the hump day party got cancelled, right? So in a way, this is an apology for that. And don't worry about swimsuits. We made sure to get them for all of you. Now, hold on a minute. Are we going to swim here? I told you we need to wash all the negativity away. You meant that literally. Takumi, this is the dream. You know exactly what the people want. You mean what you want? But what about Sarai and them? Of course, I got their permission.
If things stay as tense as they have been, it will hinder the mission. I can't have that. So you get special permission.
Yeah, team morale and all that.
Everybody needs a break sometimes. But don't forget to keep it in your pants.
Yeah, Gaku. Koshika. It also means you need to keep your pants on. I would never expose myself at the pool. Oh, for the love of murder. Although everyone griped and complained, they ended up changing into the swimsuits we brought for them. And so began our Paradise Pool Palooza. With everyone there this time. Had a feeling all the complaining was just to cover up how embarrassed everyone felt. It took less than 5 seconds in the water for them to start shouting in excitement. Pretty soon, they all had playful smiles on their faces. Everyone forgot themselves in childlike wonder, playing like kids. I was right there with them. I joined conversations without hesitation and went crazy and wild with them. All of that strain and tension vanished in an instant. Everyone's faces looked so earnestly bright and happy, with droplets of water flying through the air. I memorized every last detail of the scene. I took in every passing moment and seared it into my brain. I never wanted to forget them. Never wanted to lose them. I could hear splashes of water all around me. Then everyone's joyous laughter echoed in the pool, drowning out the sound of water. Yay! Well done, Takumi. Day 60 nice at 9. Banana troops. Oh, that music, yeah.
Huh? We're going to do what we did yesterday all over again today?
Alright.
Well, the plan's a little different.
What is this? Doing the festival as well? Could it be a festival? I've heard of these. Young men and women go crazy chanting as they dance wild and free around a watchtower. It's a gathering of wild abandon and artistic expression to release pent-up desires, isn't it? Absolutely not. You're right about it being a festival, though. Wow, this is amazing. It's the coolest thing I've ever seen in my whole life. All right, you've never been to a festival before. Not on this timeline. That's right, I'm so touched. Takumi and Hiriko, did you do all this? I only did about a quarter of the work. The rest was all Takumi. Takumi, you look like crap with all those dark circles around your eyes.
Yeah, I was up all right working on this.
You're crazy, man. I thought the pool yesterday was cool, but this is peak. I felt mixed emotions hearing Gaku's compliments. He would do. I set this whole thing up based on what Gaku did in my timeline, after all. Not so hot on festivals, personally. But they work so hard to please us. It would be a waste not to enjoy yourselves. She's right, Dorumi. Don't think of it as just a festival. Think of it as a dark carnival. Well, why didn't you say so? Now I'm feeling it. Whoop, whoop. Okay, sure, whatever that means. Anyway, let's have a blast together, guys. But what's with the music? It's ridiculously out of place. Just then, Sarai and them showed up. I was trying to do a rock vibe today, and you went and set up this folksy thing instead. Couldn't you have made it more like a modern music festival? I can see you put a lot of effort in, though. I'll give you what you want. Wait just 1 second. The two of them disappeared. Some time passed, and then... What's more appropriate? Yeah, this is more like it. This is the kind of song you need for a festival. Then let's get this party started. Everybody, cut loose and have fun. So began our fabulous Frolicsome Festival Fiesta. The festival was a live activity. The air was filled with the sounds of happy chatter all around me. Everywhere I looked, I saw radiant smiles. There wasn't the slightest hint of gloom on those happy faces. Halfway through the festivals and the festivities, Kurara started cooking. She made the Ozuki family special curry recipe, handed down through the generations. It was so popular we had to line up for it, and before long we'd eaten every last drop. After we were done eating, it was Gaku's turn to entertain us. Gaku climbed to the top of the tower, got on the DJ equipment and showed us his skills on the turntable. The rest of us danced to the rhythm, wild and free. We went crazy, chanting and singing. We spun and flew, sweating so hard we practically melted away. And we continued to dance around the watchtower all night long. All along the watchtower. Day 70's got something planned for this day as well. Bonfire outside. When I woke up, the sky was already dusky. I must have reached my limit after staying up all night and partying for 2 days straight. I left my room and got ready for the day. By the time I was done, it was completely dark, almost time for dinner. I hurried to the cafeteria and announced my plan for the evening to everyone. He's doing it, isn't he? Barbecue at night. Bonfire? What, you have to be kidding. Already going to the rooftop for fireworks? Oh, yep, sparklers, Roman candles, aerial fireworks. I've got them all in my room. But Takumi, don't people usually space out these kinds of events? Yeah, you gotta be out of your mind to go 3 days in a row. Don't listen to him, bro. I'm all for it, honestly. The pool and the festival weren't quite enough for me anyway. How does a broke bum like you have such a taste for parties? Did you say something? Well, if it's what our captain wants, I suppose we have no real reason to refuse. We're seriously doing this? Oh, damn. If you're going to twist my arm, I guess. Despite their complaining, the smiles on their faces betrayed their true feelings. And it's on! Huh? Sarai and them? What are you doing here? You need adult supervision to play with fire. We're just here as chaperones. Oh, for the love of murder. You've made us do a lot worse than light some fireworks. I bet they're just being coy. You actually wanted to join us, didn't you? At the pool and the festival. Absolutely not. Not at all. Not at all. Okay, then you guys can hang tonight. Let's lose our freaking minds. Triple dot. Triple dot. Doesn't it feel like something's missing? Are you talking about my mask? You are, aren't you? I just can't see the fireworks without it on, that's all. That's why I left it in my room. I'm so embarrassed. Don't look. Kurara, you don't need to wear that mask. Ooh. You're only saying that because you think it stinks, right? Like poop, right? No, that's not it. I just think it's a waste of a very cute face, personally. Kurara froze, at a loss for words. Her face was as red as a ripe tomato. I think there's been a misunderstanding. I wasn't talking about Kurara's mask. Come to mention it, we are missing some people. 4 of them. Hiroko, Moko, Ima, and Eva. Where the hell are they? Everyone looked around. Just then, the missing 4 showed up. Where were they?
Oh.
Sorry we're late.
No.
It took us some time to explain what we were doing. Explain? We have a surprise guest for everyone tonight. He's all ready for us now, introducing our special guest for the evening, Shion. Yay! Shion! Shion! Yo, Shion! Everyone called out his name in surprise. What's going on? Why does everybody know his name?
Oh.
We've met him plenty of times before. Yeah, while you were busy trying to knock up Hiroko. In other words, while we were jumping to other timelines. That's not what we were doing. Anyway, that's how they know him. I only found out yesterday at the festival. Heard it from Moko, Ima, and Eva. We thought we should bring Shion to the festival since it was such a big event. The 4 of us left the gym to ask him to come, but come to think of it, the 4 of them had disappeared for a while the night before. Sarai and them wouldn't allow me to come. Besides, I'm not a real Special Defense Unit member. I didn't want to get in the way of your fun. He tried to refuse again tonight. He was hesitant to come to this. But we managed to convince him. And now, here he is. You lot don't listen to a word I say. You're wasting his energy. Just summoning an avatar like this uses up strength. Was this a bad idea after all? Well, obviously... obviously it's fine. Hey. Shion is as much a part of the Special Defense Unit as any of us. He's our 17th member. If he dies, we all die. If we die, he dies.
Hey!
Our destinies are intertwined. He's one of us, an important comrade. If you're going to disrespect one of our friends like that, well, you already know what I can do. I sent a sharp glare towards Sarai and them. The 2 of them were clearly rattled by it. Takumi. Fine, if you're going to go that far, you can have it your way, but just for tonight. Be grateful for the Honorable Sarai's magnanimous treatment. Thank you both. And you too, Takumi. Sincerely. I nodded with a grin. Soon everyone else was smiling with me. Alright, time to get this show on the road. The fireworks are in your room, right, Takumi? Let's go get them. Suddenly, my room exploded. Turns out Shion was too close. So began our Special Defense Unit shining fireworks shindig. Wow. Every member of the team was there. Hiroko, Nozomi, Moko, Tsubasa, the twins, Gaku, Shuma, Takimaru, Kurara, Durumi, and Kyoshika. Even Yugami was having a blast with everybody. We had our 2 commanding officers with us too. And Eva and Eito, who were once hostile to us, were joining in on the fun. Last but not least, there was Shion. 19, including me. All of us alive and well. We'd gone through so much hardship in the last 70 days, fighting to survive. This was a true miracle. I took it all in, reveling in the joy in my heart. A long time ago, someone once said that life and fireworks aren't all that different. For a brief moment, they shine brightly. Then they disappear into the dark. People struggle and strive to create a spark, all for that fleeting moment. That's what makes life so beautiful. Every word of what was said rang true to me. It's nice. Who'd want to live forever? Who'd dare to go on forever? Being trapped in an infinite loop was a curse. I was going to break free. I was going to end this. I'd venture into the future that started from day 101 with all my friends. I'd get older with the passage of time and eventually die. One day my firework would sizzle out. This was going to be the last time I lived through this war. I'd never experienced these 100 days again. The thought made my heart swell. The instantaneous flash, the spark vanishing into the darkness, the flicker of the decaying embers were all breathtakingly beautiful.